and I have made some headway on that account, and I'm happier for that. So thank you to Landmark Education, which was running this program called the Communication Course. Thank you, Anupama.
Mr. Harihar, go next.
I express my gratitude to the entire universe which supports the cause, the greater cause of our growth and bonding together. And the lovely friends that I get to meet in this platform, which is there here. So I express my gratitude to each one of you all here to be present and taking some action in your life. Thank you.
Mr. Bharat?
Good morning. Gratitude, gratitude, and gratitude. First goes to Gaurav for inviting me to the Landmark Forum. Looked to be a very, very interesting and dynamic place where I saw 150 plus people on a virtual meeting. Thank you, Gaurav, for inviting me there. Thank you, Harihara, for reaching out with your email and looking forward to establishing more. Thank you, Anupama, for bringing this gratitude in our lives. And thank you, all the members who have been patiently coming year after year. Thank you, Klaus. Thank you, Suresh. Thank you, Indrajit. Thank you, Mudit. Thank you, Alifia. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for all of you to make my Saturday wonderful. Back to you, Anupama.
Alifia, you go next.
Welcome all to Jen again, and for yet another Saturday morning. We're coming to the close of the year, so I'm really grateful to my Arabic lessons, the way they are going. I've been learning literally 8 hours. I have a test on Monday, so I'm looking forward to complete my beginner 3. So I'm enjoying the learning. So I'm very grateful to the community of the Arabic teacher and the community that she's building to make it fun and easy for us to do it.
Thank you, Alifia. Indrajit, you go next.
Good morning, everyone. This week, I had a pleasure of delivering a training course for 11 delegates for a company, and it was very lively interacting. So I enjoyed the session. I would like to thank those delegates and the company for choosing me as one of the partner for their training. Thank you.
Klaus, your turn.
Good morning, everybody. I like to express gratitude towards Harihar, as we had a call this week with each other, and I like to say that he is way more clear in regard to what he does, what he offers, and what he's looking for. I have come across a lot of people where you might guess that was not the case. So thank you, Harihar. And I'm grateful to my business partner who is opening a beautiful opportunity in Saudi Arabia, which will involve a lot of work, which is also something I'm grateful for. Thank you.
Thank you, Klaus. Let's move on to Mr. Suresh Nair. Suresh, are you there?
Yeah.
We can't see you. Or at least I can't see you.
Yeah, my gratitude goes to Sachin from Jen, Dubai. During one of my recent one, but two podcasts got shot.
Suresh, can you switch off your video because we can't hear you?
Also, his
And
voice is getting disconnected.
Okay.
Your video is kind of
My recent
paused.
visits to Indore. Am I audible?
Yeah. If you can switch off your video, we'd
Yeah,
probably
I
be
will.
able to hear you better. Because right now your video is frozen.
Morning. In a call.
Visits to Indore, something happened where a friend of mine invited me to do a podcast.
I think Suresh is having a
Dubai
problem.
from Jen has
So
I
to
think Suresh, you
summarize,
have a
goes to
problem with your audio.
Satish Acharya helped you, right, Suresh?
I think he is having a
video
problem with
my
audio.
conversation, but my gratitude goes to him because he broke a big.
Suresh, we are having a communication glitch from your side. Maybe
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
can change your Wi-Fi.
I will. Okay.
Mudit, are you around?
He
Mudit
said he
is
was on a phone
manufacturing a
call.
laptop.
5 minutes he told he's on a phone call,
Acha.
so he's not there.
Yeah, Mudit is on a phone call, so let's move on. I think I've covered everyone. Anybody left? Uh,
Yourself.
yeah, myself. Yeah, that's the end, fag end of the gratitude corner. Yeah, I think I have not left anybody. So let me offer my gratitude to the fantastic Dubai weather. It's raining here. Yeah, yesterday it was raining. Today morning it was raining, but now it looks like okay, things are getting better. We are having almost temperatures of 20 degrees, nice, cold and cozy. So it's thankful to have that kind of weather in Dubai. Second thing, I want to thank Gaurav for yesterday's movie night out. After a lot of after weeks of number crunching and strategy meetings and travel, it was a pleasant break. Uh, I was going through a lot of crisis management situations, and suddenly, when you're dished out with a break, and that too with a very creative flair, with the RJs of 101.6, it is a welcome thing. So thank you, Gaurav, for that. I'm
You're
still
welcome.
in a sleep mode, half asleep because I slept almost 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, that was fun. Thank you, Gaurav, for that, and thank you each one of you for coming here and adding value to what you and I do. So thank you to the entire room. And with this, I end the gratitude corner and I pass on the baton to Mr. Gaurav for the introduction. Over to you, Gaurav.
Thank you, Anupama. Good morning, everyone. We are on the 20th of 2025 December. So we were apprehensive in 24, 23 about how the world will shape out in 2025 with certain changes happening in the United States. Yes, it's been a rocky ride, but I think we are the better for it. Every country is now looking at how to look at tariffs, how to look at business, how to find their space or niche in the world as it progresses. So we are in the last 10 or 11 days of the year. Uh, Maybe later we can have a breakout session on how the year went and what we are planning to do in 2026. Alifia, if that is okay with you, we can proceed in that direction. But before we do that, let us share about Jen and our community so that we know what we are out to accomplish here today in the next few minutes. So I am going to share my screen. Is my screen visible? Are we recording now, Alifia?
Yes.
Yep.
Great. So thank you, Anupama, for the gratitude corner. I believe gratitude is a great attitude, and we can accomplish more if we understand who all we are grateful to, and how being in that space is gratifying. We are Gen Global Entrepreneur Network. Welcome everyone. We are the gateway to global business. We offer global reach, strategic partnerships, and opportunities to expand your business beyond the borders of wherever you are. Our story, we started off in 2020, and today we are over 5 years old, walking towards creating opportunities that might not have been accessible, because we are united in our purpose, and together we are using our openness and trust that we are building over time to grow ourselves and our businesses. And we believe through this, we are shaping the future through cooperation and better business practices, best practices, etc. So our purpose is to connect entrepreneurs globally so that they can access markets beyond their borders. Our vision is to have 10,000 people join our platform in the next 5 years. So by 2030, we intend to have access to 10,000 people in over 50 countries. And our mission is to build a platform for global reach through this collaboration. Our values: generosity, knowledge sharing, collaboration, accountability, and integrity. So we've been doing these meetings now, as I said, for over 260 weeks. And earlier this year, we took on themes for our months. And in 2025 April, we started off with technology, software, and digital services. We had speakers from these domains, subject matter experts, and we got to learn from them and had engaging conversations. In June, we had a month for healthcare, wellness, and medical services. We also participated in the fourth Business and Investors Summit in June. In July, we had the month for education, training, and professional development. We then moved on to financial services, investments, and insurance. Suresh was one of the speakers that month. We then moved on to hospitality, tourism, and entertainment in September. In October, we had green technology and sustainability solutions. Klaus was a speaker then. And in November, we had professional services, legal, accounting, and consulting. We had another session with Klaus in November. In December, where we have the e-commerce, retail, and consumer goods theme. We had an in-person meeting earlier this month on the 7th, where we had Mustafa Ahmed come and speak to us, and some of our members were able to join us in person. And as we move forward, we are working on the themes for 2026, and watch this space for more details. Our intent is also to have in-person meetings starting in Dubai and hopefully in other cities around Asia. So that's something that we are rolling out. This is our team. Alifia is president and co-founder. I'm the other co-founder and vice president operations. We have three other leaders who are also co-founders in a sense, because they've been working very hard to get us into a position where we can address our platform and our members' needs better. Sabri Rajan is vice president marketing, and Anupama Parker is vice president digital transformation, and Bharat is our vice president for global growth. So as I said, we are all co-founders now. Our good man in Hong Kong has enabled our global reach where today we are in a happy position with 2,627 people in our LinkedIn group and 1,635 people on our LinkedIn page. Please join our LinkedIn page in case you are not there already. You can scan the page here and get on with it. Our intent is to flow in this manner. After this session, I will hand over to Olivia, who will do a breakout room, and that will be followed with a business session, and we'll close at 9:30 Dubai time. On that note, Olivia, over to you. Thank you.
Thanks, Gaurav, and welcome all again to Global Entrepreneur Network. We can start our session today with a small breakout room where you have one or two people, only two people maybe, preferably, into a room. If anyone is an odd number, then we will get into the third person in that room. So let's try and get into a single a two people breakout room. What I will do is I'll allow selection. So if anyone wants to particularly talk to anyone, let's start with that. And then we will have our business references sections in the end. Okay, so I'm opening about 6 rooms right now. Anyone have any preference or should it automatically select? I think Harihar and I can get into one room. So maybe we can get into room number 6. Harihar.
Okay.
Bharat,
Okay.
Gaurav, Anupama, do you all want to catch up with anyone in particular? Since you are our oldest members. Clouds, do you want to catch up with anyone in particular? Or should we just do random?
Random.
Anupama and I wanted to have a chat today after the session, so we can do it during the session.
Yes, let's do that. So you guys get into room number 1. The rest I will put as random. Okay, so we'll just try to make it more fruitful in terms of maximum. Gaurav, do you want to talk particularly to anyone or?
Well, I want to talk to everyone, but
Okay.
one at a time. So
Okay.
random, whoever.
Uh,
I could go in with Suresh.
okay, Kalas, go in. Room number 2 with Suresh, go ahead. And Mudit, Indujit, and Sachinto, I'm putting you all together in room 3. Sachinto, get into the room number 3. And Mudit also. Mudit, get into room number 3.
Alifia, you kicked us out of the breakout room.
Didn't you see the timer?
Yeah, the timer was there, I know. But it is such a
We were just
time.
warming up.
Yeah, it's such a short time. We were in the middle of such a interesting conversation.
I know,
feel
but
that our
Nitya
Bharat,
and
in our
Shivaram
group,
joined later.
Bharat took charge of the entire thing. He ensured everyone maintained the timeline. So hats off to him.
Yeah, he's like the doctor with a stick. Stop now. Stop now.
No, fantastic. This is what we learn at Toastmasters. So I recommend everyone to join Toastmasters. Hello, Rukia.
Hi
Rukaya.
everyone. Rukhaya,
Long
yeah.
time. It is good to see you again.
Thank you. Same here. I thought last session, let me say hello at least.
It's last
Yes.
but one,
Good.
so you have to come again next week.
Next week, let's do this.
Good
So what
morning,
we will
everyone.
do is
We,
any big
yeah.
reflections, any
Hi,
big
Sachinda.
light
Good
bulb
morning,
moments,
everybody. Good morning, Gaurav.
any big light
Sorry,
bulb moments for anyone from the breakout room?
Well,
Anyone wants to
Can
share
we
anything,
can
like any
okay.
reflections?
Please raise your digital hand before you speak. Otherwise, Alifia will take you to task.
Anyone want to share like any big reflections or any big light bulb moments, like any big realization that life is going on but you just noticed something after this discussion today, or some new realization or anything that helped? Yeah, go ahead, Harihar.
Yeah, the situation
One,
out there for many of us is looks to be similar. Like the entering into the markets with different portfolios, and then getting into too many things at the same time. Maybe we need to focus on a specific task and complete it. Kind of focus and complete a simple task, and then move ahead, and then look at the bigger picture, or allocate the resources and then for specific tasks, and then go ahead. This is what I learned immediately on the first breakout room session. Thank you.
Who were you with,
so my
Shivram?
Klaus and Anupama.
so my
Oh,
awe
no
moment.
wonder
Okay,
the
my
time was
awe
short.
moment in our breakout room was the input from Gaurav, the input that came from Bharat. That is, listen more and speak less
Mm,
was one big thing that really made a big difference. Thank you, Bharat, for it. Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, great. So what we'll do is we'll get started with our business referral section. And then if there is time in the end, we are happy to create more breakout rooms again. Okay, so this time again in the end, we will allow you to choose if you want to particularly get into the room with anyone particular. But otherwise, and we'll have a mixed match of this thing. But let's get started with our introductions. Everyone has a link on the chat. The only way we call you to do an introduction is if you have filled your introduction on that chat. Our regular members already know. You probably will already say that your profile is already filled up because you've come many times before. But you have to edit and resubmit. So you got to click on edit and resubmit, edit your response. Even if there's no changes, if you have any changes, of course, you can go ahead and update. But edit your response, go to the bottom and submit again. In this way, you will come into today's Excel sheet, today's Google sheet, because you probably attended in the past. So we do this specially so that you don't have to refill your introductions. Again, every week, you don't need to refill anything. Most important, what you need to put is your phone number and your email. Most important about the phone number is put your country code. Don't assume we know your country code, because Dubai has a different code, Hong Kong definitely has a different code, and India has a different code. So please put your code of your mobile country code, without which it doesn't make sense. I would encourage everyone, if you want, rename yourself right now. Put your mobile number, because as we start the introductions, people will want to probably connect with you, and then that handy mobile number on your profile name, which I've just done right now, will be very useful and instrumental for everyone. Okay, so this is quick housekeeping. Make sure you fill your introduction in the link. Go to edit, respond, go to the bottom, submit. Submit is also important. Unless you submit, it doesn't come. Yes, Gaurav, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say that like when we go to a meeting with someone, we don't put a handkerchief on our face in that meeting. So I'd encourage everyone who's in the meeting to come on camera so that we can see you. Mudit is in stereophonic mode, but we can't see him. And Shivram too, please consider switching on your camera. Thank you, Alithia. Please carry on.
I think that's so important. You come to a networking meeting, so you've shown up already, you've done 80% of the job. Don't leave the 20% undone. Just show up. Let us see you, let us feel you. We see your profile picture, but it's lovely to kind of see you. It's a lot of warmth. It creates a lot of trust. It creates a lot of credibility. So let's show up. Excellent. So with that, I'm going to get started. So what we do, I think Rukia has come before. Sivaram, I think you've come. Most of us have already come before, but just very quickly, we do a 30-second introduction in terms of what you do, what your company is about. Do not start with your life history about what you did once upon a time. And what you're doing right now is what is important, but definitely build your credibility by saying, I have 30 years of experience, of 20 years of experience doing this. That's what brings your credibility on the table. But quickly start with what your existing ask is and what you want from this room. So everyone's phone book belongs to you today. So everyone's mobile phone and all the contacts in the phone book is yours today. Do you know how to ask it right? So ask it right. Tell us whose contact or connection you want. It need not be selling to the room, probably to anyone in that phone book. Does anyone have a reference of that person that you're looking for? Ask for that contact and connection. 2 ways of sharing a contact and connection. Either say, yes, use my name, take this contact, it's useful for you. Go ahead, use my name. Or if you think you don't know Rukia very well because she's come only today, or if you don't know Sivaram very well and you don't know if you want to give your name, you can still give that contact and say, don't use my name. Okay, this is the contact of the CEO of XYZ Healthcare or a procurement manager or whatever, but no need to use my contact. And if that works, then please let's have integrity, let's have credibility. Do not use that reference. Say I got it from a database, I got it from a platform, a networking event, wherever, but do not need to say Suresh Nair gave me your number or Bharat gave me your number. Do not need to say that. Don't get into this thing, because then it's more easy to kind of create that authenticity for all our members sharing more and more contacts. Do we all agree to share contacts to each and every person who's giving an ask? Okay, let's dig into your phone books, give that numbers, help each other. The law of karma works. The more you give, the more you receive. Great. Oh, wow. I did this and the hand got raised. Interesting.
Technology.
Okay. So everyone, please do fill the link. That's the only way I will call the name. Otherwise, we won't be calling your name. Wow, I already have everyone already. 28th. Okay. So the first one in my sheet is, voila, me. Okay, so I have it's me, and then I have Mudit after, followed by Gaurav after. So hi, I'm Alifia. I run a company called Rooftop Sales. We help businesses, people, employees, everyone sell more. You don't need to be stuck with not getting your sales numbers. You don't need to be stuck as a CEO paying salaries to salespeople, but not getting returns, not getting revenues, and sales targets not getting met. We're at the end of the year. We will be happy to do a blueprint for the next year, sales targeting if you need, as a blueprint, go-to-market strategy for the entire year for next year. So if anyone wants to get in touch base with me, so my ask is any CEOs, business owners, potentially a company which is doing at least 10 million dirhams and above, those can be a very good target for us. So we also help them launch as a sales growth strategy, launch up to an IPO. So you can launch into an IPO in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, or Saudi Arabia. So this is what we're doing right now. So as a business coaching growth platform, we can help a company scale, getting listed as well. An SME going into an IPO. So that's my ask. Any companies going more than 10 million annual revenue, in dirham, so that's $3 million. That's the ask that I'm asking in Dubai, Middle East, anywhere. So in the chat, as we all know, put my name if that's a reference for me, and your name next to it if you have a contact for me. So put Alifia and your name, and I will reach out to you and see whose contact, whose reference, how do we connect, how do we engage. Okay, so this will be my job. I will reach out to you, to Gaurav and Anupama. Thanks for sharing. And if anyone know any business owner in your phone book who needs a sales growth strategy or a better sales plan, then they can contact me. Okay, great. Thanks, Gaurav and Anupama. Next, I have Mudit. Mudit, go now, and then we have Gaurav after. Mudit? Mudit?
Yeah,
Mute,
I'm there.
unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, we hear you right.
Hi everyone. Good morning. This side Mudit Anurag Bagaria. Your extended arm from Delhi NCR and commercial and advertising photographer and industrial photographer too, which is a new vertical added to my name this year in 2025, where we have crossed a benchmark and another great shoot happened in Mumbai. So what I do is already I've informed and I'm looking out for connections in the hospitality sector along with the interior designers with the and thank you Harrier sir for sharing the Danube people with me. I'm already in conversation with them. Thank you so much. And
Hmm.
that's what I'm looking for also if and I'm now setting up my business in the Middle East as well. So Gaurav sir, Anupama ma'am, need your valuable inputs over there too, since I'm reaching out to new marketplace. So that would be my ask from this time. Thank you.
Fantastic. So guys, put Mudit and your name in the chat. He's a photographer, videographer, and he's penetrating deeper into the Danube in Dubai. So one of the biggest platforms here. Anyone else? Put Mudit and your name. Thanks, Gaurav, for stepping in. Okay, let's have Gaurav go now, and then we have Bharat after.
Morning again, Gaurav Paul, based in Dubai for a few years. I have a background in communication, and right now I'm running a event company where I offer my services as a outsourced event uh, resource where we conceptualize and execute events for corporates. And if there is a requirement in Dubai, in the rest of UAE, and even the GCC, I would be happy to collaborate with you or anybody you can think of so that Confluence Events, the company that I run, can support you in greater engagement and optimized bottom line. Thank you.
So guys, put Gaurav and your name in the chat. Events, especially entering into the Middle East, it's the easiest way to enter into an event and launch your products and get invite people and fill the room. And that's what Gaurav really does super well. So really, he's been 25 years here and he has literally knows everyone in the city. So definitely connect with Gaurav. Bharat, go next. And then we have Rukia after.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. This is your strategic extended arm in Hong Kong offering you what? Can anyone tell me what I'm offering you?
Only extended arm. The name extended
No.
arm to everybody.
No. Okay. Offering you or your associates looking to enter or expand in Hong Kong and Greater China, I provide the local strategy, partnerships, and hands on support to make it happen on a retainer basis and success fee basis, plus success fee basis. My simple ask, keep me in mind if you have a project, a contact, or even just a question about the market here. In return, I will connect you with right people in my network to help move your goals forward. Back to you, Alifia.
Fantastic. So guys, the original extended arm is Bharat, and it's been taken by many people. So you can see the influence, the power of influence with him, right? So, and Hong Kong is a very, very powerful place to be in. So he's based locally in Hong Kong, and it's become like the import place, right? Like for China and accessibility and stuff like that. So anyone in hardware products, he's locally based there. He can work with small retailers where you can get an expertise of an extremely experienced 30, 40 years of experience in the industry, locally based, and access to Bharat. So it's really nice. Any such companies looking to extend to Hong Kong, that's the contact you want to give Bharat. Again, just a quick disclaimer, need not be for you or your business. Anyone in your phone book that could potentially use someone of his expertise. And that's what we are here to help each other and network and extend a new contact for every one of us. Okay. So if you have a contact, you can always just share it with Bharat. All right, let's have Rukia and then we have Indrajit after.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rukaya. I come with an experience of 26 years in the world of words. They call me the smile strategist. I help people get from stuck to unstuck using that smile framework. And apart from this, I'm venturing into being a moderator for events, at events as panel discussions, etc. My ask is if you know of anyone who's running these kind of, summits and sessions where you have discussions, conversations, I'd love to be connected so that I could do my magic. And also organizations where they understand the value of leadership, mindset, communication skills, want to up their productivity. So this is where I'd like to come in and work my way through it.
Brilliant. So guys, definitely lots to learn from her fun workshop. She's like really created a new identity for the smiley that we use in every emoji, and she's got one on her shirt as well. So, definitely love.
This one comes from Sheikh Mohammed's office, by the way. I'd presented at the Dubai Happiness Fest and received this when I presented at the Rashid Majlis. So
Brilliant. So she's come leaps and bounds. She only started a few years back, but she's gone a whole new level. So definitely connect with Rukia and do share any, events or any speaking opportunities or fun engagements. So usually our events can be very, very boring, but you can have a nice 1 hour session with a more fun to just break the ice. And, that's where Rukia can come in, and she's really very instrumental in doing that nicely. So put Rukia and your name in the chat. Rukia, only Middle East, or you're traveling as well? Because we have a lot of people from
I've
different
so far
countries.
presented in 10 countries.
Okay.
I've presented in 10 countries: US, UK, Australia, Singapore, and a
Great. So
few
she can even
others.
travel, guys. So if even any opportunities in India or Hong Kong or any other place, give her that access.
I'm actually looking this time for Saudi, Qatar, Hong Kong. I have been in touch. Yes, so yes, absolutely. Let's do this.
Okay, great. Great. So you have Gaurav and Anupama to reach out to. Bharat, yeah, Gaurav, go ahead.
Okay, so I am Alifia's self-appointed online coach for
Rukaya.
pronouncing names. So,
I got it, Rukaya, okay?
Rukaya, how is your name pronounced?
RK bula lo.
RK is good, Kalakan. I mean, I only learned English, right? Like phonics, and I read, right? So what can you do? Funny language. Okay, great, guys. So put Rukaya and your name in the chat. Okay. Okay, great. Indrajit, go now, and then we are switching to after.
Good morning. So every business has one side suppliers, the other side is customers. So you need to have qualified and competent suppliers. On the other side, you would like to have satisfied customers. So get in touch with me to get your company prepared for management system certifications such as ISO 9001 for quality, ISO 14001 for environment, ISO 45001 for health and safety, or even sustainability or greenhouse gas reporting and verification. I'm into this field for about last 22 years and happy to help anyone who needs any preparation for the certification and get their company's system ready for audit and certification. Thank you.
So guys, it's extremely important to have these kind of certifications that can really benchmark the company to a whole new level. So any company that's not yet fully like ISO 14,000 and stuff, it just increases the reputation. And not only that, it also helps you to put the best practices and the systems in place for your business. So when you're ISO certified or something, that means it automatically implies that you're not just a mama papa business who's just running on gut feelings. You're actually running on systems. So it's a beautiful thing to seriously have, and it's very complicated to do it. So you can use someone who's full-time engaged into doing this. So again, big companies who are doing, normally ideal companies, I think people who are doing 50 million or 30 million annual revenue in dirhams, or $10 million or 20 million. These are the kind of companies that normally need to get some kind of ISO certification to move themselves to the next level of credibility, trust, and it's extremely important. So put Indrajit and your name, again, need not be for you or your business. It could be for
Thank you,
anyone in your
Olivia.
phone book. Yeah. So it could be anyone in your phone book that would be useful for Indrajit. Okay, so just very quickly for people who are putting their names, Indrajit, Rukaya, you have to make sure that you reach out to us and ask us that, who said what and how can you help or something. But do remind us what you said. Don't assume we remember that you're a smile expert or Indrajit is an ISO, whatever, certification expert or something like that. Let's have Sachinto now and then we have Suresh after.
Good morning. I'm Sachinto Sinha from Delhi. I'm a tour operator. I operate my tours in Pan India and abroad. So I help the people to get ticket for domestic, international, procure visa, and selling insurance, also travel insurance. Anybody is planning for any vacation can contact me for consultation anytime. My number is 98103-18699. And thanks to Anupamaji and Alifia for the last week meeting and last week assurance. I haven't touched you, both of you, but Anupamaji, I'm waiting for your daughter's call. You can give me, I can contact her also. And Alifia ji, whatever you said, I will pass it later on, end of this week or maybe next week. Okay, most probably end of this week for Japan.
Great.
Thank you very much.
So guys, put Suchinto and your name in the chat. If you travel plans is something which is such a fad, right? Like it's something in Dubai we all do and stuff like that. We all get unlimited holidays and then you've got to use it. And if you've not got anything planned, half the times people just waste that holiday and they think you're just going to encash it. But truly, it's very important to have a good holiday. So talk with Sachinto. He gives ready itineraries. He has packages. He's extremely prompt. He can help with visas, everything. So definitely very important to make sure we're taking our holidays. So again, not for you, could be for someone else also, your neighbors, your other companies or something. Just share a reference. He's based in India. So you can get the value for a good planning done out of India. Okay, Suresh for now, and then we have Harihar after.
Okay, thank you. So all of us are in the business and we have sales to be done, and part of our sales will always be on credit, and that is where I come in the picture. So next time around you hear anybody offering credit on businesses, ask them to check with me on how to do credit sales before they supply goods and services to their customers, and not wait for the buyer to hold control and then keep controlling the payment. So typically, every credit sale will have three challenges: payment delays, payment defaults, and bankruptcies that could happen. Could happen in a domestic business or a global business, and that is where we come with our expertise, where we can underwrite the entire turnover of the business. It could be a company with 100 crore turnover or $1 billion turnover and above, supplying to just one country or X number of countries globally. And so ideally, we connect with CEOs and CFOs of 100 crore plus companies in India. And if you have any connects in that space, do let me know, and we can engage. Or if you have anybody else who has access to such things, we are open to work and closely with them. And if you have anybody has any questions, feel free to do a one-to-one with me and get to know more about how to secure payments. Thank you.
Great. So guys, again, everyone does a lot of hard work and then they don't get paid for it. And more, right? So there are some countries where people just don't want to do business because you don't know if you will get paid. So no need to block yourself so much. Work with a professional. He'll give you the, clarifications in terms of how safe is your working on that city, on that country. So connect with Suresh. He has some best practices and the best ways of identifying if it's a safe transaction, yes or no, go ahead or not. So this is the kind of stuff that he does. And it's extremely important. Most people work with banks and pay a lot of money and don't even get the right focus on your whatever you're offering. So put Suresh and your name in the chat. He's especially based in India. So any big companies or doing big transactions, like he said, for India or anywhere in the world. Okay, great, Anupama. Thanks for stepping in. We want to try and make sure everyone gets at least one new lead every week, right? So encourage you all to please do consider who's in your phone book that can be useful to someone that's making the pitch. All right, let's have, I have Harihar, Anupama, and Sivaram next. I think everyone else is finished. So that's great. So I have a full, close, of course, my friend. Okay, go ahead, Harihar.
Hi, good morning. I'm Hariyar Sharma, the founder of Sales Sutra. Let me start with a small, quick question. If you ever stepped away from your sales for just a week, would your revenue slow down? Do you see that sales dropping in your business? For most micro, medium, and small entrepreneurs that we meet, and the answers comes from them is yes, because their entire sales process depends on the entire owner that who runs that business. This leads to inconsistent follow-ups, untrained sales teams, and unpredictable monthly growth. At Sales Sutra, we change all of that. We build clear, structured, and repeatable sales systems so that the sales teams knows exactly what they have to do. And if your business keeps growing, even when you're not there, that's where the business growth is all about. I'm looking today to connect with micro, medium, and small entrepreneur owners, business owners, and founders. And my ideal connect for them would be the HR people who are connected to these people, or chartered accountants who closely work with such founders. So if you know of any sales founder of a business who is having a struggle today in his sales function, basically, and he wants a system driven sales, you could connect him to me. I'm Hariyar Sharma. I help micro, medium, and small entrepreneurs shift from being owner dependent to selling into reliable structured growth. My offer to the entire team today here is that please connect with me on a one-on-one and fill up my form. I'll give you a link in this chat, and I will help you to have a full 1 hour session with me one-on-one. And if you can answer the form, I will create a structured meeting with you and help you in your sales function. Thank you.
So guys, again, extremely important. The only two things in a business, right? Revenue and cost. And revenue only comes from sales. So most people keep focusing on operations and keep focusing on delivering and manufacturing and all the petty technical issues and complaints and stuff, but then how much focus are you spending on sales? So sales definitely needs to be an autopilot, system driven structure, not people dependent for sure. So definitely connect with Harihar. He has some beautiful systems that you can install, and he has millions, lot of experience as well. So definitely lots to add value to your automation cycle on the most important revenue generating module in your business. Okay, so let's have Anupama, and then we have Shivaram after.
Good morning once again. Anupama from Gen. I don't want to introduce myself as a 4C founder or a marketeer. Why I'm introducing myself as a Gen leader is I have just one question to the room today. Every time that we convene here, after the meeting, how many of you go back and call up people who have given you support or you have support from? I don't get any calls after the meeting, though I call quite a few people. Few people like Mudit have been very persistent in following up. But if we don't do that, then the premise of this meeting is actually lost. My ask today is, please, whoever you're giving support to, be proactive. Even if they don't ask, make sure you connect with them and give them what they've asked for. Because the more you give, the more you get. And if you are seeking support, and if somebody has actually stepped forward and offered that support, go and grab it. I remember the 6th of December meeting, we kind of generated 52 opportunities to connect with each other. I want you to go back to the sheet. I have already posted it on the group, WhatsApp group. I'll post it here in the chat as well. But please go back to that list and try to talk to those people who have given you support. Be thankful. Gratitude is just not something that we put in words on every Saturday morning. Let's put it in action as well. So that's my ask for today. Please make this 2.5 hours worthwhile for you and as well as for us as leaders. Over to you, Alifia.
Brilliantly said, Anupama. Thanks for bringing that message in and sink it deeper because it's extremely important. So normally, just giving more insight on what she's saying. Normally, we all go to networking events, right? How many of you don't go at all to networking events? Everyone goes to networking events, right? Now, what really happens is you meet like say 20 people, 30 people. Maybe in our meeting, you're meeting 10 odd people, 15 people. But then you don't know who you're going to call back. You don't know who to contact because, I mean, you will probably, but they're not necessarily expecting you to. Maybe they want to connect, maybe they don't want to connect really. Yeah. But sometimes, most of the times, you're like intruding into their space. But in Gen, what is happening is 2-3 people have given us permission that yes, I have something for you, call me. I have something for you. This is the contact. And they have specifically said, so there are 2 or 3 people who have definitely said, okay, I have something for you. Now, this is a permission marketing, right? Like the new way of selling, right? Like we don't go cold calling anymore. If you call all the 30 people that you meet in an event, then you're cold calling. But now you're like getting permission marketing, right? So people have said, yes, I'm interested, come call me. And I've got something for you. So how can you like lose that opportunity to not call back that person? So send a small, quick message, remind them what you pitched, and say, how can you help me? Or what did you have on mind? Do you want to catch up on one? So that's the least we can do, right? So let's do that, double down, let's get some good win for all of us, and come back next Saturday to announce it for all of us again. Okay? So with that, let's have,
Yeah.
who do we have left? Shivaram, go ahead.
Yeah. So you missed me. I think you wanted to close the session without me introduction. But anyways, so we are just starting to work on a few products in the sense marketing the third-party products, advertising, channel-based sales, telemarketing, and the products would be preferably in the training and development aspects for projects mainly. because we are from project controls and project management background. So this being the top priority for us. If anybody needs any services in the projects, services basically, if anyone is in PMC consulting roles, we would like to discuss with them to collaborate from anywhere in the world. This is the objective being to have PMC contracts, kind of consulting businesses here, established in with a group company, which we just started. So this is our main focus. So anybody who is interested in project management consulting, even if it is a long-term aspect, like you suppose people who are already on the verge of retirement, or rather they would like to offer their services who are from anywhere, any part of the world, to companies in the UAE or India or Canada. So we want to help, rather we want to give their services to as a need basis. This is what is one of the ideas. The other being we are into real estate as well. We want to have exhibitions for the real estate for NRIs who would like to invest in India. So this is another idea what we are having. So this also is going to be kind of, we need help from people who would be interested to buy or sell real estate in the Indian markets at a uh, construction companies level, or as a say individual level who would like to buy as a NRA. So this is the idea what we have in mind, and we'll have some exhibitions or something. Apart from that, from the investment side, we would like to have conferences for hedge funds or mutual funds, or the kind of investing communities. If you have, we would like to have the gatherings for that specific purpose. So this is another one. And then training and development of artificial intelligence. So for the either for the premium segment or for the larger public audience, like maybe I'm taking too many ideas, but these are all there in the pipeline. So whomsoever is interested in artificial intelligence, testing of the products or development of products for, say, using different languages or something for say a specific purpose. For example, I have developed a product of artificial intelligence which with the basics plus the applications for, say, working professionals in various fields like medical or say fintech or any other application projects or anything. So this will give you a sort of a chat box besides giving you the links. So I need someone or somebody to help me with the finalization of few of the projects to set to so that it can be tested, uh, developed as a final product, and then marketed through applications. So these are the few ideas which I am having. Anyone having further requirements, I can look at it. Like it is, you need to ask the client what he exactly needs rather than me pitching in for my product. So if anybody wants to have a chat or discussion from your friend circles, or your kids wants to have some education on AI, I'm ready to start immediately with discussions. So that's fine. So my number, I will put it in the chat box.
Thanks, Shivaram. And lots of stuff there. I don't know if it's still happening or already happened, or too many ideas. Ideally, we usually say in Gen that try and pitch with your main, the big picture. Like, what's your main identity?
Yeah,
What's your
so
main?
this is
Because
training and
sometimes it
all.
can confuse people
Yeah.
more than. So there should be one or two big identity that you want to carry, because if it's all
Yeah.
over the place then people get lost and confused. But however,
No, I am
it's good
I am
as a
representing
consultant.
few people here around the UAE as well as India and Canada.
Got it. No problem. We like to
Then,
keep it to 30 seconds as well. But Shivaram, I want you to keep coming back every Saturday so people can internalize your offering, all the stuff that you've offered and stuff so that people back. But however, there are about 4 people that have asked you to reach out to them. They have something to contribute with you. So reach out to Anupama, myself, Suresh, Mudit, I think Bharat as well. Yeah. So
Mudit, I don't have the number.
you will get it in the WhatsApp group. So I've sent a link of the WhatsApp group for the people who are new.
Okay.
So I've sent the link of the WhatsApp group just about. So
Yeah,
do join our WhatsApp group. Everyone's contacts from today will be shared in the WhatsApp group.
sure.
Before.
If if the email IDs are there, I can start chatting with
Everything
them
will be there.
through
So everyone,
Google chat. Yeah. Thanks,
whatever
and
you
thanks a lot
filled,
for giving more time to me.
yeah, whatever you filled in the sheet will be shared with everyone. So
Thank you.
everything that you filled in the intro link will be shared. So do join our WhatsApp group because that form will be only shared in the WhatsApp group.
I am in the WhatsApp group. I think Gaurav has added me. Thank you.
Make sure you're joining this link of this WhatsApp group. Okay, the one that I've given at 9:13 a.m. Dubai time. All right, let's have Klaus now, and then we will make sure Sivaram, you're in the group, in the right one.
Thank you, Olivia. I make it easy. The name is Klaus Misera. The company name is Goromi International. We're operating out of Dubai. We're operating internationally. And that says Africa, Europe, Middle East, limited extent into let's say Asia. We help executives and business owners think through complex issues to make strategic decisions and execute them. That's it.
Wow, amazing. This is evolution. But actually, honestly, it said everything, right? Like business owners make strategic decision and execution. I think it's pretty much, it said it all, right? Like perfect selection of words where less is more, but it says it all. So definitely, guys, lots to learn from Klaus. He's done a lot of education sessions for Jen as well. Uh, an extreme mastermind in terms of simplifying things, like you see already. And any business owners that need strategy, growth, clarity, that's him. So it's extremely important for business owners to have clarity and making more done without losing a quarter with things not done. So, time just slips and you realize nothing got done. So that's Klaus. Do connect with him. He has lots to share in terms of clarity and strategy. All right, there's so many names already. Klaus, to reach out to Bharat, Indrajit, Rukhaya, Mudit. That's your homework. And just one more thing I want to tell everyone is if you have a contact or a connection that you want to share to someone that you already gave your name to, you can send a personal message now. So I'm going to give you all 1 minute. You can go up to the sheet, and if anyone said, I'm going to give a contact to Indrajit or I'm going to give this contact to Bharat, is it just a contact that you wanted to share? You can click on their name. I don't know if you can send. Can you send a personal message?
Yep.
Everyone can, or I can make everyone a co-host. So everyone can. So everyone, just share that contact right away. If you're thought of switching to a contact, or if you thought of giving, who cannot send a personal message, everyone can just send that personal message right away for the names that you said you're gonna share. Let's just do it right now. No homework, no need to whatever. And then of course, if you want to have a one-to-one chat with anyone, do that anyway. Reach out to them anyway. So Indrajit, I have to send you a contact. I'm sending you on the chat. And if you don't want them to share your name, please just write, don't share my name, so that they can go ahead and call that person and not share his name.
Before you move ahead, Alifia, let's get the numbers talking. We are 13 people in the room and we have created 31 opportunities for today.
Wow. The power of scale by just making it accessible. So everyone can start confirming if you got a contact or anything, just to make sure you've seen it and you've acknowledged. You can do a personal message and share the contact. Induji, did you get it?
I've shared with everyone.
Good. Just send it off right now so that you're not taking any homework back. Like, forget about remembering and connecting and whatever is possible to finish off, just do it. Anything on top of your mind because you remember it now. What happens is after a few hours later today, you will forget what Rukaya said, what Mudit said. Then you have to remember, oh, who did I say I'm going to share? I don't even remember whose contact came to me that I'm going to share this contact, and you just forget. Great. Okay, so we've got a good 8 minutes before we end the meeting. We have two options. We can do breakout rooms or we can do introduction of each other. Let's see whose pitch is powerful, who remembers what who said, because we end up pitching our elevator pitch, if you will. But how impactful is it? Like, how many people remember what you said? So if I can't remember in 45 minutes what you said, how am I going to remember after 3 days? So let's, I think we can do that. Let's do that for 8 minutes. So let's introduce each other. So, okay, let's have a Klaus. And whoever he introduces will introduce the next person.
That's a little bit unfair. Gaurav is already out of the meeting, but I would introduce Gaurav as he is running an event organization company by the name of Confluence. And as he's very well connected in Dubai and the environment of the GCC countries, he may be very helpful in helping you set up events that help you to promote your brand and serve your customers. Gaurav is your person to go to.
Okay, Gaurav, you can say if he's right or wrong or if he missed something as well, okay? Okay, introduce someone else.
German delivered.
So there can be three things. What is the name of their company? This is amazing. He remembers Confluence. That's awesome. Second is what they do. And third is what they asked for. Let's see, three levels deep, okay? So let's see how much we remember. What they do and what they asked for. Okay, so there'll be 3 tiers. Okay, Gaurav, go next.
I will introduce my friend Suresh Nair, who is operating out of Mumbai. I don't know the company's name, but you can call it Suresh Nair and Associate. They support companies in structuring the way money deserved by your company when you offer services or products can come to you the way it is meant to be. So he supports organizations that are doing business in collecting the money. As they say in business, the deal is only done fully when the money comes in. Otherwise, it's all hoity-toity and up in the air. So Suresh helps you get the money where it rightly belongs in your bank account. He's based in Mumbai and he's a senior finance professional.
Brilliant. Suresh, you can remind him the name of your company since he didn't get it.
Yeah. So it's called Naranda Insurance and Brokers Private Limited.
Great. And you can introduce someone else.
Yeah. So our work complements with Harihar, whose company name is evident there, salessutra.in. And so to understand, Harihar better, his work actually precedes our work. So many times small and medium-sized businesses have big challenges where
Suresh, you should
leads.
introduce Harihar and his company. You're introducing
Yeah, yeah.
Harihar or you're introducing still?
So I'm talking of Harrier only.
Okay, good.
So many times businesses may the leads get evaporated and there is no effective, process where the leads reach the logical conclusions, and that is where Harihar and his team help us put a process where each and every lead will reach its logical conclusion today, tomorrow, or day after, because some things might happen today, some tomorrow, or maybe some might take time. No? And that is where he works. He's got a background with working with FMCG companies and large corporates, and that is the expertise he is bringing to small and medium-sized businesses. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Great,
Harihar,
great.
go
Thank
next.
you. Thank you, Suresh. And my brand also, you can remember, Sales Sutra.
Yeah, I didn't want to simply say that because it was very evident.
Some salespeople, make sure you don't remember the brand. Don't forget the brand, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for now
salessutra.in.
yeah. So the next, my quick thing introduction is I would introduce Anupama, who's also there with us. So she heads the 4C Communications, which is an integrated marketing and communications agency. She's very strategically into the brand strategy and positioning. She's into digital and social media marketing, creative and in design part of it, on identity campaigns and visual storytelling. She's great at it. Corporate and institutional communication is something where she's there, and she's your one point go-to market support when you think of any function in a business. She's your long-term growth partner and not just a campaign vendor who's looking for a one-time transaction. She looks at all the types of business owners, and she wants to connect to CXOs and decision makers. She helps in startups and scale-up phases of people. She's strategic planner and helps consulting groups, and she helps institutions and corporates grow. And that's where she's the one point connect that you should connect to if you want to grow your business. Thank you.
Wow, I didn't even hear Anupama say all these things.
I think I don't need any more sales pitch in Jen. Fantastically said. Anuradha, thank you very much.
See, this
Thank
is what
you.
happens when you connect with me. I become your extended salesman.
I think Bharat, you better start charging for this word extended now. Huh? Like it's becoming like an abuse now. Everybody is using it.
Oh God, gosh. Okay, thank you, Harriera. And let me introduce our Gen President, Alifia Sura. Her company name, Rooftop Sales. What she does, of course, helps you scale your business via sales processes, sales training, anything and everything to do with sales. But most of it, her focus right now is to take companies to IPO level. So it's like creating those ecosystems, those systems, those processes, and put them in place, make them implement you, and take you to the listing level. Uh, and every time she comes on Jen, there's only one thing she asks for. Any connects with businesses in Dubai, in the Middle East, who have a revenue of 10 million plus, if I have to say. Yes, that's what Alifia is all about. Over to you, Alifia.
Super. Thanks, Anupama. And we are almost 8:30. So I want to, unfortunately, officially close our meeting because we love to close it on time. But I will encourage everyone to stay for 5 minutes more so that everyone else's introductions get over. But whoever needs to leave, you're welcome to go because we're going to officially call our meeting to a close on at 9:30 Dubai time. And welcome you all back next Saturday and come every Saturday, please. So I'll take at least 5 minutes more. So I'm going to quickly introduce Rukaya. She's a smile specialist and she does these. The name of her company is Smile. No, I'm gonna miss that, but I'm gonna introduce anyway. So yes, she does these events and she brings the energy up, and she's an event speaker, and she has these engagements and platforms that she creates fun engagement tools for leadership. And her ask today was event organizers, leadership people who have companies with a leadership mindset and who wanted to create more engagements, create better. Uh, uh, you know, connections within the company to get higher productivity. So that's Rukaya, but I don't remember the name of the company.
Thank you so much for the introduction. And I hadn't shared the name of the company when I spoke. So yeah, it's Smiletastic Lifestyle Coaching. Yeah. I would like to I would like to introduce Mudit, who is into photography, and he does corporate events and is looking to expand in the Middle East. He was very happy that he had a connection from Danube, which Mudit, I would like for you to share with me, and from Harihar sir. And what else? He's based out of Delhi. Yes. And that's what I remember the top of my mind. So Mudit, over to you.
Thank you, Rukaya. But mentioning, I also do real estate and hospitality photo shoots and video shoots as well,
Correct.
along with the fashion. That's an extended thing that we also do. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
thank you. It was great. You remembered so many things. Good.
I was paying
Thank you.
attention. Yes. Who are you introducing?
Okay, so let me introduce. I think Bharat sir is only left, I guess.
No,
If I'm
Sivaram
not
is
wrong.
left.
No,
Sivaram is
Shivaram is
left.
left. Okay. Okay. So I'll introduce Shivaram ji as his what I can hear from many things. I could just remember one, which is that he was into looking out. He's into real estate, and he's also looking out for people from NRIs and from other America and all that places to set up the exhibitions for them, and along with he's also looking out for real estate investments also can happen, and exhibitions at a much larger prospect. That's what I remember.
Well done, well done. Go ahead, Sivaram, you have to introduce Bharat. The last one, Sivaram, you can unmute yourself first.
To start with, can you tell us how to pronounce your name?
Who? Excuse me, you want me to tell my name?
No. You can introduce someone who's left. So only Bharat is left.
Class,
So do you
class,
remember what Bharat said?
Anybody introduce class?
No.
No.
No, you
Okay.
introduce Klaus. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
class.
ahead.
What I found him is he is a helpful person who will give strategic suggestions for somebody who is still a bit not very clear on how to go ahead and develop the sort of uh, portfolio of positions which they have in various segments, business segments. Like say, Anupama is looking for marketing or rather business development in her 10 segments, or rather how she can market her line of business better. So he is going to give strategic suggestions and advice and consulting as a in a friendly way, so that she can improve her business prospects over a period of time. That is what I learned from a class. He looks to be very friendly and happy to help. That's with everybody, but specifically when I'm introducing class, I'm very happy that I'm in this good setup where ex Toastmasters probably are mostly covered, and I need to finish off my introduction in time. I think you have given 1 minute or 2 minutes, whatever. So I've done my job, I believe.
Thank you so much, Ivana. Klaus, you can correct anything if you missed, and go ahead and introduce Bharat.
I heard very friendly, very loving words, so thank you for those. I would like to comment on the portfolio positions. Sometimes that may be a relatively simple, straightforward decision to be taken there, while I like to emphasize that it's working and thinking through complex issues. So that can be what you said, and sometimes it's wider and deeper than that. But thank you very much indeed.
Okay, so we have the last one. We have only Bharat left. So please go ahead and introduce Bharat.
So that's up to me now to introduce Bharat. Bharat, I'm happy to hear that the recurring message that you're offering us is to be the extended arm in Hong Kong. Now, I believe what you do is way more than physically extending arm lengths. I believe you are in a position to facilitate business introductions and transactions between people and businesses in Hong Kong and globally anywhere else. Sorry, I missed the company name.
Bharat, you can fill in the blanks.
Thank you, Klaus. There is no company name. It's a freelancer, Bharat Nangia. That's it. And secondly, I only focus on Hong Kong, not on global expansion.
May I comment on that? The moment you
Sure,
become
please
my
go ahead.
extended arm, you deal with Dubai.
Thank you
Don't
so much.
underplay your own cards.
Thank you, Klaus, for giving me this additional bonus today.
So with that, we want to close our meeting officially, and we'll see you again next Saturday. See you.
Thank you,
again.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
For coming.